The Accountant 2 released in theaters this week. I had a chance to see it last night. Here is my thoughts on the movie. Before I dive right in, please make sure to subscribe, like button, hit the bell, comment down below. What are your opinions on The Accountant 2 if you've seen it? If you haven't seen it, what are your opinions on the original Accountant? Or if you haven't seen that movie, what are your expectations for the two movies in this franchise that are out so far? And with that said, heading into The Accountant 2, my feelings were a little bit mixed towards this entire movie, because I like the trailer, I like action movies, I like Jon Bernthal, I like Ben Affleck. I was hoping to have a good time, but I literally watched the first movie the morning before I saw this, so yesterday morning, and I was a little bit disappointed, because 2/3 of the movie is really compelling, I was really into it, and the third act kind of just completely fell apart for me. Nothing felt resolved. It felt like it just kind of, oh, we got to get to the ending. Rush. And we didn't get anything resolved. Anything that we needed to get resolved. So I left that movie really, really disappointed and frustrated. But I did go to a double feature last night. I saw Sinners for the third time. Movie still freaking rocks. And then I saw this movie. My grandma went with me to both. And personally, she said she liked this movie better. I don't know if she's crazy or anything, because Sinners is not like this movie. This movie is slightly less good than Sinners. That doesn't mean I didn't like this movie. I had a freaking blast with The Accountant 2. This is coming from somebody that wasn't the biggest fan of the first movie. I think this one outmatches that movie on almost every level. Does it do anything to reinvent the action genre? No. Have we seen movies like this before? Yes. Specifically, the Bad Boys franchise is what this movie reminded me of. You get two actors in here that you absolutely love. In this movie, you got Affleck and Bernthal. And you get them going crazy together, get them having that awesome chemistry, the comedy, all of that. Just like in Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. And a plot that you don't really care about, but it's fun to see two characters you like killing people. So yes, I had a blast with this movie. Like I said, Bernthal, Affleck, absolutely hilarious together. Especially Jon Bernthal. I mean, he is just a great actor in everything he is. He elevates everything, whether it's him as the Punisher, who just elevates everything, and the Daredevil franchise and the Punisher show, whether it is, whether he's in The Walking Dead as Shane, he really elevates that as well. Heck, even he's in Sicario for one or two sequences, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time. He definitely elevates that movie as well. And in here, his chemistry with Ben Affleck is amazing. He's the one thing that I was really loving about the original The Accountant, and it was so nice to see him in the ending of that movie. But quite frankly, we didn't get much of that. And so I left that one wanting more of that, and I got more of that here, and it really makes the movie. The humor here actually works as well. I compare it to MCU humor, which I know a lot of people aren't going to like, but I don't understand since when MCU humor gets all this hate, because it's literally a bunch of cast you love, playing a bunch of characters you fall in love with, having a great time on screen. That's exactly the same. It's not humor because everything feels forced or they're just cracking joke after joke after joke. It's because of the two leads and how fun they are. And that's the thing that makes this movie, is the two leads and how fun they are. The action is so much better than the first movie as well. The first movie's action pieces had this little bit of shaky cam. Never had any action was said, oh, that's awesome. This movie did. Nothing like crazy, like, oh, that's the best action sequence of the decade, or best action sequence of the year, or it's going to be one of the best action sequences of the year. No. But it's enough to be like, oh yeah, oh, good job, yeah, kill that guy, shoot that guy, oh, we're going to shoot up, oh, this is entertaining. Entertaining action sequences that you just kind of sit back and watch this movie. That's the kind of movie this is. I call it a popcorn flick. It feels like it's just a blockbuster. Is it generic? Yeah, it's kind of generic. But get the two leads, you get the action sequences, you get a script that allows these two actors to have fun on screen, and it is a lot of fun. The story, who cares about the story at this point? There is a certain twist here that I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's investing. And the villains here, they're literally like child traffickers, sex traffickers. You hate people like that. So like, obviously it's fun to watch these characters kill people like that. And so that's what makes it up. But I don't really care about the actual full-on story. That's not something that I go to see The Accountant 2 for. I went to see this movie for Jon Bernthal, Ben Affleck, killing people. And it's a lot of fun. honestly, they can make 10 more of these and I'll go watch it. This is a franchise I really want to see. Another thing that I really liked about this movie was the lore and stuff. Where at the end of the first movie, kind of like his friend from school, the girl in the chair using the keyboard. It was a good twist in the first movie, and the way she's used here, I really did like. Where you got Ben Affleck, and he uses these kids and all this high tech to get the job done. And that's something I really liked about this movie, was the lore. The world building was so much bigger than that original movie. It's ended up being a movie that, if they made this into a franchise, put 10 more movies out there, I'll be there for every one, because I had an absolute blast with The Accountant 2. It doesn't reinvent the genre. The action sequences aren't like the best of the world, but it's going to be a blockbuster movie. Go sit in that theater, have a fun time. That's the point of a movie like this. And so, I liked the movie. I had a really fun time watching this movie. Before I give you my final score, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what is your opinions on The Accountant 2 or The Accountant 1 if you haven't seen The Accountant 2. If you haven't seen The Accountant 1, what are your expectations for this franchise? And with that said, The Accountant 2, really, really fun movie, held by Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal, great chemistry on screen together. There's some fun action sequences. While they're never like top tier of the year, it's still a lot of fun to see them, and the story and the lore I found more compelling than the original movie. While the story isn't necessarily like top tier, like, oh, we haven't seen this type of story before, still fun to watch our characters kill pedophiles. So, with that said, I'm going to give The Accountant 2 an A-. I had a really fun time with The Accountant 2. I think you will too if you go watch The Accountant 2. And with that said, subscribe.